You might think your workouts feel hard because you're out of shape, or maybe because you're not motivated enough. But what if neither of those things is true? What if the reason your workouts feel harder than they should has nothing to do with discipline? Because every day, thousands of people walk into the gym determined to improve themselves. They push harder, train longer, add more exercises. Yet somehow every workout starts feeling heavier, more exhausting, and less rewarding. The strange part? Most of them blame themselves, but the real problem is often something completely different. And once you understand what's actually happening inside your body, your entire approach to training may change. Think back to your last workout. Maybe the weights felt heavier than usual. Maybe your muscles got tired too quickly. Or maybe you just couldn't perform the way you normally do. When performance drops, the first instinct is usually to push harder. More sets, more reps, more cardio, more effort. It feels logical. After all, if progress comes from hard work, then more work should create more progress. Right? Not exactly, because this is where many people accidentally make things worse. Your body isn't a machine. It's not designed to perform at maximum output every single day. Most people think workouts build muscle. Most people think workouts make them stronger, but that's only half the story. Workouts don't actually build anything. They create the need for your body to adapt. The adaptation happens later. Imagine construction workers arriving at an empty piece of land. The workout is like delivering all the materials: bricks, wood, tools, concrete. But delivering materials doesn't build a house. The actual construction happens afterward, and that's exactly how your body works. The workout sends the signal. Recovery creates the result, which means if recovery is missing, progress starts slowing down. Workouts start feeling harder than they should. Now here's something most people never consider. Your body doesn't just recover from exercise, it has to recover from everything. Imagine carrying a backpack. Every stressful thing in your life adds another weight into that backpack. Eventually, the backpack becomes so heavy that even simple tasks start feeling difficult. That's exactly what happens inside your body. And the scary part is that many people don't notice it happening. They assume they're losing motivation. They assume they're becoming lazy. They assume they're failing, but often they're simply overloaded. And there's one factor that contributes to this more than almost anything else: sleep. Most people understand that sleep is important. What they don't understand is how powerful it really is. During deep sleep, your body performs some of its most important recovery processes. Muscle repair increases. Hormones regulate themselves. Energy stores get restored. Your nervous system recovers. Now imagine removing 1 or 2 hours of that recovery every night. For a day, it might not seem like a big deal. For a week, you start noticing it. For months, it becomes a serious problem. And suddenly, every workout feels harder than it should. The weights haven't changed. The exercises haven't changed. But your body's ability to recover has changed. And that's what makes the difference. But sleep isn't the only issue. Let's talk about food, specifically fuel. Imagine trying to drive a car with almost no fuel in the tank. The engine might still run, but performance won't be great. Eventually, the car slows down. Your body works the same way. Many people unintentionally undereat, especially when trying to lose fat. They reduce calories aggressively, avoid carbohydrates, skip meals, train intensely, and then wonder why their workouts feel terrible. The answer is simple. Your body needs energy. Carbohydrates aren't the enemy. They're one of your body's preferred energy sources during intense exercise. Without enough fuel, performance drops, recovery slows, fatigue increases, and suddenly, training becomes much harder than necessary. But here's another hidden factor: your nervous system. Most people think muscles are the main thing limiting performance. Not always. In many cases, your brain starts applying the brakes before your muscles actually fail. Think of it as your body's safety mechanism. When stress levels rise too high, your body becomes more protective. It reduces performance to protect itself, which means your workout feels harder, even when your muscles are technically capable of doing more. And that's why motivation isn't always the solution. Sometimes the answer isn't pushing harder. Sometimes the answer is recovering smarter. The strongest athletes in the world understand this. They don't just train hard, they recover hard. They prioritize sleep, nutrition, stress management, recovery days, because they know something most beginners don't. Progress comes from adaptation, not exhaustion, and there's a huge difference between the two. Exhaustion feels productive. Adaptation produces results. One makes you tired, the other makes you better. So what can you do starting today? First, take your sleep seriously. Aim for consistency, not perfection. Second, stop treating every workout like a competition. Not every session needs to be your hardest session. Third, fuel your body properly. Eat enough protein. Eat enough carbohydrates. Support your training. Fourth, pay attention to recovery signals. Constant soreness, low energy, poor sleep, declining performance. These aren't signs of weakness. They're feedback. Listen to them. And finally, schedule easier days. Because recovery isn't something that happens outside your training plan. Recovery is part of the training plan. In fact, some of your best progress may happen on the days you're resting. Now here's the takeaway. If your workouts have been feeling harder than they should, don't immediately blame motivation. Don't assume you're lazy. Don't assume you're broken. Take a closer look at recovery. Because sometimes the thing holding you back isn't a lack of effort. It's too much effort without enough recovery. Train hard, recover harder, and you'll be surprised how much stronger, healthier, and more energized you start feeling, because fitness isn't about surviving the most punishment. It's about creating a body that can keep improving year after year, and that's a completely different game.